Welcome back. It's early. It's around 4:30, close to 5 this morning when I hit the road and start hiking. It is a beautiful morning. I found some new prints in the sand. I think they are raccoons. I'm not 100% sure. There are a lot of bridges this morning. That is very nice. I love walking over bridges. Make our life so much easier. Not like all the blowdowns we will approach this week. Like this one, it's pretty tall. It's pretty, not the easiest to get over, but usually we manage somehow. Yeah, we do have really pretty views today, pretty landscape, and I have a pretty snack box. Usually you've seen me crunch up my chips and spoon them up. This time it's muffins. So I used to have a lip piercing ring, but I lost it. And one of the other guys said, "Can't you put anything else in?" I was sure. What do you want me to put in there? Leaf or what? So yeah, pretty silly me with a leaf. There were a couple of helicopters around today. I'm not sure if they had some kind of training going on, but there were at least two. I think I saw three different helicopters, sometimes with people dangling in the bottom. So I'm not sure if it's a training flight or what they're up to. This was interesting. I love how we have to readjust and see what is the best option for us. Sometimes you just climb the blowdowns or crawl under, and when you're on the other side, you see that you're on a switchback and have to go right over them again. This time there was a hiker in front of us who told us, "Don't get over here, just walk all the way straight down." It made it a lot easier. Like you can see, the trail today has a lot of variation to it. Sometimes it's easy and nice, flat going. Then we have to crawl over on whatever around, and then you got those sections where you got slapped in your face by small bushes. It's really exciting, but that's not the only exciting thing. We had this little guy jumping over the trail and hiding at this tree, like, if I am sitting really still right here, you won't see me. But we sure did, little cutie. You might have noticed that some of my first pictures are pretty dark the last couple of days. That is due to the mileage we try to keep up with. If I have to do more than 24 miles a day, I have to get up very early because I'm simply not fast enough to do more than 2.5, maybe 2.7 if it's an easy trail, but I will never be able to make more than that in a mile. So I have to get up early to crush the miles the others can do in less hours. But I don't really mind. It's still, I like getting up early, I'm used to it. And I get rewarded by those beautiful sunrises every morning. Very pretty day, such a beautiful scenery, and luckily if somebody don't want you to get too close, they let you know. Unfortunately, it's not always that you can get around, so I was in a little bit of a twist right here. Just wait. This beauty was very, very upset with me, but I just had no way to get around. It was a very narrow trail and very steep on both sides. I couldn't really get around. So my option to get around was to take my hiking poles. There was some bark in front of it that I closed the snake in with and then quickly run past and kept hiking. Not the best way, I guess, but the only option I got. Anybody else thinking Nutella when they see this plant? I sure did. Today is surely a busy day on the trail. First I had this little chipmunk or squirrel, I'm actually not quite sure. I didn't see, maybe I see it right now. It's a squirrel. Yeah, first I had this little squirrel dancing around me. Then I actually thought I saw a mountain lion and was really excited about that. I didn't grab my camera. I was just very quiet and watching it. It wasn't a mountain lion. It was a bear in a switchback a little bit above me. Still exciting, but I didn't capture it. It's right in this switchback actually. But then it was gone, so I kept moving. Yeah, stuff happens. So I kept walking, and then after the bear, we had this little one who didn't want to move. I did mention that I like bridges, right? They give always a really pretty view, and like I mentioned earlier, make our lives so much easier. Today we had a lot of small mosquitoes and small mini tiny flies. I have no idea what they are, but they are dive bombing your eyeball all the time. So I chose to take my head net on to save their lives basically, because they were dying in my eyes. That's really not nice. While I was taking the overview, I noticed this little hummingbird, but I didn't really get a good picture of it. Yeah, here we have Gnome. He's so old, moss starts growing out of his ears. This area is very known for the locals to get in, and there are a couple of pools around where you can take a little swim. And everybody was planning on doing that today, and we were lucky that there was trail magic here. So a lot of us stinky, smelly, disgusting looking hikers were sitting around getting free drinks. Ice cream, I think I remember he had ice cream too, and snacks, all varieties. We just had a great time. Thank you so much. The next morning, me and Caboose, a guy I just met at the trail magic scenery you saw earlier, we decided to take an alternate route. Instead of the PCT, we went a blue side trail that has more views and shaved off 3 miles of hiking this morning. Made it easier for us to get into town, at least quicker, maybe not easier, but quicker. And yeah, we enjoyed those lovely views, going down to, let me think about it, Mt Shasta, I think we are. And yeah, we did 1,500 miles. That is awesome. And just at the road where we're trying to hitch, more trail magic. We found out it's actually from the same guy who gave us trail magic last night. And he ended up giving us a ride into town. What do you put on that? Tomato?
This is red peppers.
Red pepper.
We've already had the ground beef with the salsa and the barbecue sauce on top of the nachos. Then it was black olives, onions and garlic, red peppers, then tomatoes, and then finally it will be a bunch of shredded, blended Mexican cheese.
How do you officially know what it is?
And what do we have over here?
That is buffalo chicken dip. However, it's got Louisiana hot sauce on it instead of actual Frank's Red Hot or traditional buffalo sauce. So it'll be just a slight variation.
Amazing. The 6 of us, very excited, waiting for food. We have a creepy gnome among us. And look at this. That is so amazing. We stuffed our faces really good. And then we went to a little bar and had a karaoke night. I am pretty sure you can see we had an amazing time. And I will, at this point, thank every single one of you who were there and made it so. I love this day so much. Thank you, everybody. The next morning, everybody is ready to be on trail again. We're very serious about the hiking. Like you can see, up and up we go. Got a new snake in front of my camera today, just to show you something new. Pretty cute. And the trail is fairly easy, but yeah, keep going straight, right? We've got so many pretty flowers around. The bees and I enjoy them very much. I do hope you enjoy the views because we got plenty of them. And a lot of them are with the huge mountains, aka volcanoes in the background. That is pretty amazing. Not to brag, but I am sometimes pretty smart. So when I chose my breakfast this morning, I chose to buy 2 burritos. So I had lunch, aka dinner, for tonight. My sunset and sunrise looks pretty similar to today and yesterday. I had this amazing camp spot where I had an overview of both of it, so that was really amazing and I enjoyed that a lot. It was a really pretty morning. lots of butterflies around, and trail magic. I love if there's fresh fruit and Coke. I look so exhausted, but trust me, I am. And finally I made it to a camp spot. I was really tired. It was very hot today, and this is so far one of my longest days. I did around 27 miles, and I had a beautiful spot with a lovely sunset. It starts so pretty, and it's really nice to hike in the morning, but around 10 it's probably too hot for me already, and yeah, not too much fun. But this is fun. We had a lot of cows in the mountains today, and they had cowbells. So for the longest time I didn't really figure out where the sound came from that I could hear. I thought I'm going crazy until I finally saw them all down in the valley. And sure, it was an extremely hot day, and I didn't enjoy it at all. I did 1 mile in 40 minutes. I was just not up for it. But then, out of nowhere, this friendly guy came around and asked me if I want an ice-cold fruit punch. He was carrying them for the PCT hikers. So thank you very much, sir. It was amazing. It made my day. It made me at least get up at this little mountain to keep going. Got up and over the mountain and finally into one of the first bigger burned areas again. I don't really enjoy those. It's kind of sad. It's very sad. It's not kind of sad, it is very sad. But we still get pretty sunsets. And the next morning, a beautiful sunrise, a little bit of sadness around, but then who can be sad if you have live entertainment like this? He was the cutest thing. He was just, it didn't matter I was around. He was just doing his thing, and I was watching him for the longest time. Realized that I didn't turn on my camera, but luckily he kept doing his business, so I got a chance to video it. Remedy and I decided we could do 23 miles before 5 o'clock and make it into town. So I didn't make a lot of videos and pictures today because I was on a mission. There was food ahead. We got a pretty quick ride into Etna, yeah. And some of the locals bought us a margarita. Lucky us. But no worries, we didn't party this time. We did enjoy a lot of food, and no worries, this is no whiskey, this is iced tea. So, and that was it for this round, I would say. So, thank you for watching. See you soon.